Tonight the road opens like a movie scene, headlights stretching across a quiet American highway as dawn breathes silver into the sky, and before the first mile fades you already know this journey matters. In the next moments you will see why the 2026 Toyota Corolla feels reborn, why it speaks to drivers who want confidence without noise, and why this channel, AZ Auto Vibe, brings you closer to cars that quietly change everyday life. If refined reviews and real driving emotion belong in your garage, subscribe now and settle in, because value starts immediately and the experience builds from the first turn of the wheel. The camera glides low as the Corolla rolls forward, paint catching morning light with a depth that feels hand-finished. Toyota keeps the familiar silhouette but sculpts it with sharper intent, longer lines, a wider stance, and a face that looks focused rather than aggressive. The grille breathes, the lights slice cleanly, and the profile feels planted on open asphalt from California coastal curves to long Midwestern straights. This is a car designed to travel, not to shout, and the confidence is visible before you ever step inside. Open the door and the cabin welcomes with calm. Materials feel considered, surfaces align with purpose, and touch points are soft where hands rest during long drives. The seating position is natural, supportive for city errands and forgiving across hours of interstate cruising. Toyota refines ergonomics so controls fall easily, screens sit at eye level, and the environment feels uncluttered. You sense quiet engineering everywhere, from tight panel gaps to insulation that hushes wind while allowing the road to speak softly beneath you. Press the start button and the Corolla answers with smooth readiness. Powertrain options focus on balance, offering an efficient naturally aspirated engine tuned for reliability, a responsive hybrid that blends electric torque with gasoline range, and a sport-minded option that sharpens throttle mapping for those who enjoy back roads after work. Acceleration is composed rather than dramatic, but the response feels immediate, clean, and predictable, ideal for merging onto fast lanes or slipping through town with ease. On the move the chassis shows maturity. Steering weights up naturally as speed builds, delivering accuracy without fatigue. Suspension tuning filters broken pavement yet keeps the body flat through sweeping turns, giving confidence on unfamiliar roads. Brakes are progressive and reassuring, with a pedal feel that inspires trust. This Corolla feels like a companion that understands real driving, the kind that happens every day, across changing weather and varied surfaces. Highway cruising becomes the star. At 70 miles per hour the cabin settles into a relaxed rhythm, engine revs low, road noise muted, and the sense of effort almost disappears. Adaptive assistance watches traffic ahead, lane guidance gently centers, and long distances pass with less strain. This is where the Corolla earns loyalty, turning routine travel into something quietly satisfying, a car that reduces stress while keeping you engaged. Technology integrates without distraction. The central display is crisp and fast, supporting smartphone connectivity that feels seamless, while physical controls remain for key functions. Navigation responds quickly, voice recognition understands natural requests, and audio fills the cabin with clean sound that makes playlists feel cinematic. Digital instrumentation adapts to your drive, showing efficiency when cruising and clarity when conditions change. Safety remains a core strength. Advanced driver assistance surrounds you with invisible support, monitoring blind spots, reading traffic signs, and preparing systems before hazards escalate. These features operate with subtlety, stepping in only when needed, preserving driver confidence rather than replacing it. Families, commuters, and first-time buyers all benefit from protection that feels intelligent and unobtrusive. Efficiency is another quiet triumph. The hybrid variant glides through traffic on electric power, sipping fuel and stretching range for weeks of commuting. Even the standard engine impresses with real-world economy that lowers running costs without sacrificing usability. This Corolla respects your budget while delivering modern performance, proving that smart engineering can feel premium. Design details reveal care. Door handles fit flush, wheels complement the stance, and paint choices reflect modern taste with depth and restraint. Inside, ambient lighting adds warmth at night, storage pockets are generous, and the trunk swallows groceries, luggage, or gear with ease. Rear passengers enjoy improved legroom and thoughtful amenities that make longer rides comfortable rather than cramped. As miles accumulate, the Corolla builds trust. It feels solid over rough patches, stable in crosswinds, and predictable during sudden maneuvers. You begin to relax, to enjoy the view, to let the road unfold. This is a car that encourages exploration, from weekend escapes to daily commutes, without demanding attention or compromise. For drivers in the United States and the United Kingdom, the Corolla adapts naturally. Left or right-hand drive layouts maintain the same clarity, tuning suits varied road textures, and the overall character feels universal. It is a global car refined for local journeys, comfortable on urban streets and open countryside alike. Ownership promises peace of mind. Toyota reliability remains a defining trait, supported by sensible maintenance and strong resale value. The 2026 model builds on that legacy with updated systems designed to last, ensuring the experience feels rewarding long after the showroom shine fades. As the sun lowers and the road turns gold, the Corolla continues without drama, without fatigue, simply doing its job exceptionally well. That is the true luxury here: confidence that endures, comfort that remains, and technology that supports rather than distracts. Performance deepens with thoughtful engineering choices that reveal themselves over time. The transmission shifts with precision, keeping the engine in its sweet spot while avoiding unnecessary drama. Low speed response is smooth in traffic, eliminating the lurch that can fatigue drivers during long commutes. When the road opens, power delivery remains linear, allowing confident overtakes without hesitation. This balance makes the Corolla feel larger than its class on the highway while remaining nimble in tight spaces. Ride comfort benefits from revised damping that absorbs expansion joints and patched asphalt common across American interstates. On older city streets, the suspension rounds off sharp edges, protecting passengers from harsh impacts. Over long distances, seats maintain support, reducing pressure points and keeping posture aligned. Climate control distributes air evenly, maintaining comfort through changing temperatures from cool mornings to warm afternoons. Storage solutions are intelligently shaped. The center console accommodates everyday essentials without clutter, door pockets hold bottles securely, and rear seat backs fold to extend cargo capacity for weekend projects or airport runs. The trunk opening is wide, easing loading of suitcases, and the floor remains flat, maximizing usable volume. These details transform ownership from adequate to genuinely convenient. Exterior lighting technology enhances safety and style. Headlamps adapt to speed and steering input, illuminating corners and extending visibility at night. Daytime running lights provide a clear signature, while rear lighting remains crisp and visible in poor weather. Mirrors reduce glare from trailing vehicles, and wipers adjust automatically to rainfall intensity, letting the driver focus forward. Infotainment software feels refined. Menus respond instantly, graphics remain sharp in sunlight, and updates arrive over the air to keep systems current. Wireless charging keeps devices powered, while multiple ports ensure passengers stay connected. Voice control handles navigation, media, and climate with minimal learning curve, reducing distraction and increasing ease. Sound insulation receives attention. Acoustic glass and strategic sealing quiet the cabin, allowing conversation at low volumes even at speed. The audio system takes advantage of this calm, delivering balanced sound that fills the space without distortion. Music becomes part of the journey rather than background noise. Driving at night reveals thoughtful ambient illumination that outlines controls without glare. Footwells glow softly, door handles are visible, and the cabin feels welcoming after dark. These subtle touches contribute to a premium atmosphere that exceeds expectations for the segment. Fuel economy impresses in real conditions. Urban driving rewards gentle inputs with excellent efficiency, while highway travel stretches range impressively. The hybrid system transitions seamlessly between power sources, often unnoticed by occupants. Regenerative braking recaptures energy smoothly, enhancing efficiency without altering pedal feel. Weather capability inspires confidence. Stability systems manage traction on wet or icy roads, distributing power and braking with precision. Heating elements clear mirrors and windows quickly, while all-season tires provide dependable grip. The Corolla remains composed when conditions deteriorate, reassuring drivers who face unpredictable climates. Design harmony extends to aerodynamics. Smooth underbody panels and carefully shaped mirrors reduce drag and wind noise. These improvements support both efficiency and quietness, reinforcing the sense of refinement. The car slips through air with minimal effort, contributing to relaxed cruising. Ergonomic details support long journeys. Steering wheel controls fall naturally under the thumbs,